Ni hao. I'm Connor Foley, coach at Paramount Performance Strength Conditioning, a place where people in Sacramento go to make fitness. Today we're going to talk about a kyphosis, so specifically a hunchback, what it's going to do to you negatively and how we can improve and fix it. So, if you feel yourself to be in a chronically rounded forward position, if you have shoulder problems, especially in the anterior part of the shoulder, if you have TMJ problems with your jaw, if you have migraines, all of this can fix that. So where we're going to start is we're going to start by a spinal decompression series outlined by Eric Goodman in his book True to Form. Now this is a foundation principle, and if you want all these exercises, check out his book and his resources because he's got a ton of them and they're all great. So the first one that I want to use is big toes touching, heels about an inch apart, and then from here what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean forward, just a tad. My glutes stay tight, I'm going to reach the arms up. So from here, I'm trying to feel if I have any breaking going on in the rib cage. I want abs tight. I don't want ribs out. Abs tight so I can breathe in through my diaphragm. I reach as high as I can. Hands close to touching. You're going to feel a long, lengthening stretch. And you can do it with the breath. You can hold them isometrically for an extended period of time. But the focus point is on where you might be moving that we don't want to move. So again, if I break in my rib cage, that's an area that I need to focus on. Tighten, breathe, brace, perform the movements. So the way that I do these might not be the exact same way, but they've worked well for me, and this is what I want to do. So I'm going to reach up, big breath in, tighten everything up, exhale, puff the chest up, no shrugging. I found this to be the most effective way at spinal decompression, especially for your thoracic spine. So we've warmed up our muscles of inspiration, and we've started bracing at the rib cage. So now we're just going to add movement. We're going to add movement from the scapula and the shoulder. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a rotator cuff warm-up on top of what I just did so I can be primed for my lifting and my strengthening exercises later. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to do big shoulder circles. Big shoulder circles. So from here, my attention again is on my diaphragm. So this, I need to make sure that as I go, I'm not puffing out, I'm not losing tension. I have to brace. Punch-proof the entire time. Big circles. 8 of them. Big circles backwards. 8 of them. Whole time, I'm tight. This is a workout. This is not easy. If this is easy, you're not paying attention. Okay? Next one. Small circles forward. Abs nice and tight. I'm thinking about getting my arms pulled apart. I'm creating distance and space in my glenohumeral joint so I can reset my humerus. I want it to be perfect. I want no clicks. I want space. Lots of space. I'm going to come to a 90 position. I'm going to close open. Again, this is really where you're going to see the abs break. So tighten them up. Squatting down. Big circle. Be like a Tai Chi rotation. You can move your hips too. Come down golf swing. Now you should be all loosened up and ready to go lift. The last position that I'm going to talk about is the trap 3 position. This can be done a variety of ways, but this is my favorite way to activate it. This is really going to be hard if you're a chronic shrugger. You got to be patient with this one because you're probably not going to get the activation on the first try, but don't get discouraged, just keep going. It took me months and I still barely get it. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do, again, it's going to get redundant because I'm going to say the same things a lot. Xiphoid process, abdominals, right there. Tighten those guys up. I want no ribcage flare. I don't want to be puffing up. I want to be tightening that and then letting my back arch naturally. So we're going to do that on the floor. I'm going to get my hands in a nice wide position on the PVC pipe and I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades back and down. Trying to get this to fire. Those are my lower trapezius fibers, where everybody's weak and broken, because we're all like this. All right, so let's get them going. I get down in my prone position. I'm going to tighten and pull my ribcage down, down. Wide position. Squeeze up, back down. I'm not overarching. I'm not trying to use my lumbar spine. I'm just staying tight and letting my shoulder blades and traps do the work that they were designed to do.
If you're not sweating, you're not trying hard enough. This is miserable, especially if you've accumulated years of scar tissue from sitting too long. So get after it and get them active.
Fix yourself. So takeaways. Those exercises done before a workout can help exaggerate or improve the progress that you're going to make from an upper body workout because you're going to be training in the correct postural positions.